Hey there, fellow YouTubers. This is Pax Productions here to present to you Spore, the guide. What I'm going to be covering in this guide is as much gameplay as I possibly can, different tutorials for the different things Spore has to offer. I'll elaborate later when we actually get to these tutorials, and different tips I can give to help the fellow beginner out with what I've learned by experience. Now, what we're going to start with in this video is, of course, the introduction, which I just did. We're going to also go through the different interfaces that the main screen has, and we'll get to the basic gameplay and basic interface the cell stage has to offer. Well, in the actual Spore gameplay, the gameplay I'll be covering will be from cell stage and all the way to civilization stage. I won't be doing galactic stage because I haven't completed myself yet, but I will be doing a separate gameplay video of galactic stage to do a video journal on it. Alright, so let's get started. What we have on the main screen is play, create, and share. Share, you just put your stuff out online and stuff, and I won't be doing that, so don't really worry about this much. If you really want more information on this, Wikipedia it, Google it, give all the information on that. You can also go to create here, and you can create your own early creature, tribal outfitter, civilization outfitter, or your space outfitter. You can also create homes and entertainment centers. You can create military and economic cars, different battleships and religious and economic ships, military, economic, and religious planes, and a spaceship. So, now that we've finished explaining the create button, let's get to the play button. Here we have our little galaxy right here. It's a good spiral galaxy. For those of you who don't know what type of galaxy this is, you can just pick any world you want. Some say click one's closest to the center of the galaxy. Others say just pick what you want. Pick what you want. It really doesn't matter, because either way, it's gonna be hard to finish the game anyways. So don't try and make it too confusing for yourself. So let's see. I'm gonna pick this one right here, and we're gonna start in the cell stage. You can be an herbivore or carnivore. It doesn't really matter unless you want to be an omnivore. Especially if you want to be an omnivore, because really just pick something. If you want to be carnivore or herbivore, you can change it whenever you like. So yeah, I want to be a herbivore. And sorry, you can choose a theme, but really you don't need to worry about that much. Themes are really more for the advanced player, so don't worry about it. You can choose your difficulty level. For the beginner, I suggest easy or normal. If you believe you can do normal, go ahead. This will be covering easy though, so if you want normal, you're kind of out of luck. There are some people who go hardcore and do hard. Those are, again, more for the advanced players. Don't try hard unless you know what you're doing. Now, let's name our planet. You can name your planet whatever you like, and it doesn't even matter. You can name it Alice for all you know. So, I'm going to name this Walkthrough, so I'll know where to start. Alright, so, let's get to the opening scene. An asteroid coming down from the galaxy, ready to hit planet. Walkthrough. Ironically enough, instead of destroying all life like the KT event, it creates life. Huh. So, let's check it out. Green water. nice green water. Makes you question the healthiness of this water. But don't worry, it's very, very healthy. It's virtual water, because it's special. So yeah, now that the opening sequence is done, let's get started with what we have. Here's our little welcome to the tide pool. This is where you'll pause if you want to read it. Alright, let's continue on. And there's the progress little thing, and if you want to read that again, pause if you want to read it. Alright, here's our little creature right here. And to move him, you want to use your mouse. I suggest getting if you have a laptop, I suggest getting a wireless mouse because those will work better when you're creating a creature. And I'll explain why in the creature creator tutorials. As it says right here, you'll eat either plants or meat depending on if you're an herbivore or carnivore. You'll be eating them to grow, so yes. Now, before I continue eating some delicious, delicious plants, let's explain the interface we have here. What we have is little quests in the corner, our health bar, our avatar, our history. If we click history, it'll take us right here where it'll show us that we just ate 3 plant buds. And we're on generation 1. Notice up here it says 0 years. So there's the cell, there's the creature, there's tribal, there's civilization, and then there's galactic. Right now we're on 100 million years right now. So we can either, again, it's right now a little in the middle right now, but we haven't really made our decision known. But this little line right here will go up on whether you're an herbivore, or it will go down if you're a carnivore. If you want to be an omnivore and eat a little bit of both, and I'll explain how to do that later, it'll kind of keep in the middle. Down here, it's just like that. It's your different miniature progress bars. It'll just go up as you go along. So yeah, now that we're out of the creature interface, let's see. There's our progress bar right here. We're a little bit full since we started eating. Here's our DNA points. DNA points is what you're going to use to buy parts to put on your little creature right here. We have the My Collections, which it'll show you what you have. And then you'll have the multi-purpose content browser or the Sporepedia for the world walkthrough. You'll have the cell game. This is going to be basically your encyclopedia of what you see or what you decide to see at all. There you can have different creations for everything you've ever done, what Maxis has done, recent downloads, and you can even search online. See? Got little creatures here, and these are the things that Maxis has made. And I don't really need these because I'll be making everything from scratch. Here's my stuff, which will show you my creations. And here's little buddies, your online buddies, I guess. Find buddy, let's see. Yeah, online buddies. And then Sporecast. You can make a Sporecast and do all sorts of little things. Here's the pause thing. That'll let you pause the game. It'll have a little red outline and the pause thing here. You can either click this to continue playing, or you can again click that. You have the options list, which will go to resume game, Spore guide, settings, save, exit to main menu, quit Spore. All are self-explanatory. Then you have the zoom in and zoom out button. You can zoom in, zoom out. And a shortcut to these is scroll in and scroll out. Now, again, as I explained earlier, you can move with the mouse, but different shortcuts you can also move with WASD. For those of you who have bigger keyboards than I do, go ahead and use WASD. It's pretty cool. Though again, I suggest using the mouse. It's a lot more useful. So yeah, let's get started with gameplay. So, let's swim around our painfully slow little creature, struggling to find the most simplest food. Alright, we have 4 and 5. There. With that, this concludes the first part to the Spore walkthrough. In the next part, we'll be going through more gameplay of the cell creator, and we'll be also going through the actual tutorial for the cell creator interface. So with that, I bid you goodbye.